Hey guys, so we're in the midst of getting the greenhouse ready to go, and of course everyone's rushing around, and I go to move something and the rototiller starts up. I started up, I should say. Start up the rototiller and the clutch is off, and boom, it decides to go straight towards the edge of the greenhouse. Luckily I caught it so it wouldn't go through the end of the greenhouse, but we did do a little damage to one of our polycarbonate panels. It's hard to see here, but we got a little bit of a crack issue here, and this is facing the west wall where we get a lot of wind and a lot of sun, especially in the end of the day and the second half of the day. And so we've got plenty of polycarbonate laying around, which is really nice. We ordered some extra sheets when we built the greenhouse just in case something happened like that. So what we're doing right now is we've cut a new piece of polycarbonate, which is really nice because it's just one full width, and we just had to cut a certain length. So we've cut that now, and what we're doing is we're actually putting some aluminum foil tape on, which goes on the top part of it, so water and moisture can't get down into the channel and fill up with gunk. So we're doing that right now, and then we're going to go install it on the actual greenhouse itself, because now I have a huge gaping hole and it's going to get cold tonight. So that's that. This isn't the typical tape I usually use. I can't find the stuff I need, of course, but this will work just fine. This is probably 2 inches. You probably don't even need that much, but what we're doing is we're going to put this so it wraps right around and gives a nice seal there on the polycarbonate. The big thing, this is a new piece, so it doesn't matter, but you want it clean, and most importantly, you want to be able to peel back this outer layer here, so you definitely don't want to make sure this is sticking on there. And this stuff is fun to deal with. This doesn't have to be perfect. Make it as pretty as you want it. My dad's a good stickler with making stuff nice, so I can see that's going to fold over pretty well. Yeah, so we're just going to stick it on here. Kind of watching your angle as you go along. So we got our first piece here, and what we're going to do is we're going to actually push this down. Put this up actually. We'll put the other half on first. So, step 1's done. We're gonna pick this up and we're gonna press it down in this groove. That's the most important part. We want that covering this hole so it seals. It's okay, I think this stuff gets in here, but it doesn't look very nice over time, and I think it will degrade the quality of the polycarbonate, probably a little quicker. This stuff right here has a 10-year life. And we're probably on year, I don't know, we're on year like 5, I think. So we're about halfway through. But my mentality is, let's do things the right way. If we have time to fix them and we got the materials, let's do it while we got it. And so that's what we're doing today. So voila. It's not as pretty as the other one. It's a little bigger, but it'll work. Let's get this back on the greenhouse so before the heat kicks in and we don't have heat escaping out a big hole. You can see the old here, and then we got the new here. So we got 4 bolts here on the side. This is a piece of aluminum channel. We got one here, got one over here, and this panel really just slides in there, and it's held on at the bottom here, and then it's held on the side with these aluminum channels that you see right here. So what we did is we loosened one side here. We were able to slide the channel up in here, and what we were doing was we were trying to get it as tight to the top as possible so there would be no kind of leakage or seep through if that aluminum ripped up top, and it's hard to see with the sun right now. And then we fastened it all into place, and we're using, because we're going into wood, we're using these stainless steel wood screws with a hex head. And the big thing here is we're using a rubber grommet with a stainless steel backing, and this is what helps hold that polycarbonate in place and gives it kind of a firm structure, if you will, to press against the wood with, so the screw doesn't just poke right through it. So yeah, we got that piece in, and we'll have a nice cozy greenhouse tonight.